All right, you little storytellers, get ready to roar with excitement because we've got a wild adventure for you today. Let's dive into the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Okay, so picture this. You find yourself face to face with a hungry lion. What would you do? Well, our friend Daniel had a similar problem, but instead of just one lion, he had an entire pride to deal with. Talk about a big cat situation. That really ticked off some people, especially two jealous officials who were, let's just say, not very nice. They went up to King Darius and started whispering in his ear, saying, "Hey, Darius, Daniel's not following your rules." Imagine the sound of those lions roaring as Daniel is lowered into the pit. It must have been terrifying. He's still praying to his God. And guess what he saw? Daniel, safe and sound, praying in the middle of those sleeping lions. That was a miracle. And the officials who had tried to get rid of Daniel were thrown into the lion's den instead. Daniel and his friends celebrated their deliverance by praising God. They got the same treatment, facing a night in the den with no angel to protect them. You can almost feel the evil oozing out of those words. Until next time, keep being kind, keep being brave, and keep being you. Bye. In the book of Daniel, chapter 6, verses 1 to 3, we see that Daniel was a righteous man who prayed to God 3 times a day. Either stop praying to your God, or get ready to be thrown into a pit of lions. Talk about a tough decision. He's always there for you. Just like he was there for Daniel in the lion's den. But you know, life wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for him. That shows us how much Daniel loved God. He wasn't about to give up on his faith, not for 1,000,000 lions. There was this king named Darius who made a law that everyone had to pray to him instead of God. As Daniel entered the den, he continued praying, and somehow the lions didn't attack him. You see, God sent his angel to protect Daniel, and he shut the mouths of those lions. Can you believe that? A whole nation turning its back on God? Unbelievable. Now, Daniel didn't like this new rule, so he kept praying to his God just like before. Darius was furious when he heard this, so he brought Daniel to the palace court and gave him a choice. In verse 10 it says, Daniel was greatly distressed, but he replied, "My God, whom I worship." So the jealous officials got their way. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, and the king commanded that he be left there for the night. But here's the amazing part. In the morning, King Darius came to the den to see if Daniel had survived. King Darius was so happy that Daniel was alive that he ordered him to be taken out of the den, and let me tell you, they didn't make it out alive. So remember, no matter how scary things might seem, God is in control. He'll never leave you or help you. That's all for now, little storytellers.